Hello, everyone, and welcome to this deeply personal, destiny shaping moment in the PSL Co-work Network series, where we don't just talk about opportunity, we live the stories of people who choose to seize it and transform their lives. I am Francis Bestman Isugu, lead founder and steward of PSL Luxury Lifestyle brand. The ecosystem built to deliver shelter with deferred luxury housing, professional clothing without financial humiliation, nutritional security that ends survivor anxiety, and dignified income through training that pays from day one. If you are at the crossroads right now, staring at a decision that could redefine your financial future, your family's security, and your legacy, thank you for being here with me. Today, I share a real journey that captures exactly what many stakeholders are experiencing. I am at the crossroads to my destiny, building my empire of auto staking as a DFY stakeholder on the CashWap PSL community. This is not theory. This is one member's lived path, anonymized for privacy, but drawn straight from the numbers and emotions unfolding in CashWap A1 right now. They stood at the same fork most face. Keep playing small in traditional systems with high fees, slow payouts, and no real impact. Or step boldly into DFY staking with PSL, where leverage, compounding, and community job creation turn ambition into empire. They choose DFY, guided, optional, low daily effort, algorithm-supported execution, and invested $40,000 total in the 6-month compounding payout plan that broke down to $28,760 for the first month's 144 funded stakes, maximum per stakeholder under current mechanics, plus the modest $80 per professional training cost for each stake added, all managed seamlessly by PSL. No need to hire, train, or supervise. Our team handles everything. The result? In the very first month, their staking directly contributed to creating 322 professional jobs, real people placed in trading, training, and hub operations, earning predictable payroll funded by the ecosystem's engine. From month 1, the monthly payout due was $5,870. Instead of withdrawing, they elected the auto-staking compounding option, allowing PSL to retain and reinvest that payout for 6 full months. Compounding at the DFY structure's proven mechanics, that consistent retention grew their effective monthly payout from $5,870 to $13,099 by the end of the 6-month period. That is not magic. It is disciplined leverage applied to a transparent, values-aligned system. Then the payout cycle began. 5 cycles from the end of month 7 through the end of month 11. Over those 5 distributions, the net returns on the original $40,000 investment reached 85%, turning the initial capital into approximately $65,000 in realized value, plus the ongoing compounding streams that continue beyond. More importantly, those 144 professionals they trained and funded are now generating consistent value, paying monthly through their contributions rather than the stakeholder paying salaries out of pockets. PSL manages the entire chain: training via Power 40 method, placement in trading and hub activity, payroll stability. The stakeholder simply stakes DFY, compounds, and watches impact and income multiply. Let's pause and feel what this crossroads really means. Before PSL, this member was juggling gigs, watching platforms take 10 to 20% cuts, waiting weeks for delayed payments, and feeling the weight of precarity. No shelter queue priority, no styling support, no food security buffer, no predictable income. The pain was real. Doubt about tomorrow, anxiety over family needs, the quiet fear that ambition would never break through. Choosing DFY wasn't about avoiding work, it was about choosing velocity. It was saying, I want my time, my capital, and my contribution to compound, not erode. Navar Ravikant captured the principle perfectly. You are not going to get rich renting out your time. You must own equity, a piece of a business, to gain your financial freedom. In PSL, DFY staking gives you exactly that. Equity-like ownership in the ecosystem's growth engine. Trading activity, arbitrage spreads, masterclass fees, hub operations without the solo grind. Your stakes fund professionals who execute. Their output compounds your returns. The four core values become accessible sooner. Compare this to traditional staking or investment platforms. High-fee mutual funds or retail crypto plays often deliver 5 to 15% annual returns after cuts and volatility, with zero job creation, zero community impact, zero tie to real departments delivering shelter, clothing, feeding, and income. PSL's DFY auto staking plan, by contrast, delivers 85% net over 11 months in this example, while directly creating 322 jobs from one stakeholder's entry. That is not just financial return, that is civilization level leverage. One person's decision rippling into dignity for hundreds. Emotionally, the shift is profound. This member described the moment of choosing auto-staking retention as the day I stopped surviving and started building empire. No more watching payouts disappear into daily expenses, instead, watching them grow while sleeping. No more isolation in decision making, instead, partnering with PSL's expert team and algorithm. The compounding wasn't just numbers on a dashboard, it was proof that dignity scales. More jobs funded, more families secured, more hubs possible down the line. Time plays the steering role here. The 6-month retention phase felt long in the moment, but it brought velocity later. 5 payout cycles delivered the bulk of the 85% net return in just months 7 to 11. That is the power of patience in a leveraged system. Short-term discipline creates long-term freedom. Jim Rohn reminds us, we must all suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. This stakeholder chose discipline, and the regret is no longer part of their story. The empire extends beyond personal wealth. Those 144 professionals aren't abstract, they are real co-architects now earning, contributing, and assessing the 4 values themselves. The stakeholders' $40K became a flywheel, funding training, generating trading input, compounding returns, enabling more stakes, creating more jobs. This is how PSL scales. Stakeholder by stakeholder, city by city, dignity by dignity. For anyone at their own crossroads, recognize the fork. One path is familiar, slow, solo, high friction, limited impact. The other is DFY staking in Cash Swap A1, guided, compounding, job creating, values delivering. The numbers in this story are not outliers. They reflect what maximum staking with auto compounding can achieve when aligned with PSL's mechanics. Peter Thiel's definite optimism fits perfectly. Don't hope for a better future through vague effort. Build it with concrete plans. DFY is the blueprint. PSL provides this execution. You provide the stake. The result? From $40K to $65K plus in realized value. 322 jobs created, ongoing streams, and a legacy of contribution. This member's story is your mirror. If you are feeling the pull, the quiet voice saying, "This could be me," honor it. Calculate what waiting costs. Another 6 months of status quo or 6 months of compounding toward empire. As we close, let Naval anchor us again. Seek wealth, not money or status. Wealth is having assets that earn while you sleep. In PSL, DFY auto staking, your assets earn, professionals work, jobs multiply, and dignity spreads while you build the life you were meant for. My heartfelt call today: if this crossroads feels like yours, step forward. Explore DFY staking options in CashWap A1. Review the 6-month compounding plan. See how your stake can fund professionals and compound returns. Reach out via WhatsApp 0810-2427-303 or in the community. We are here to guide you through alignment. Your empire isn't waiting for permission. It is waiting for your decision. Build big, live well, move fast together. Thank you for being here. If this story moved you, share it. Because someone at their own crossroads needs to see what is possible. I will see you building. So what more can I say? You have got all the opportunities right now at your reach. And it is your decision to move out of your comfort zone and go into a better comfort zone with DFY. Yeah, because comfort has difference. There is a comfort that also has management implied, and there is a comfort that has extreme luxury and freedom. And that is a comfort that PSL luxury lifestyle brand offers you. The comfort that comes with real experience of luxury, real experience of freedom. One that you cannot find just by quitting your job and deciding to open a business. You know, many people feel like the life of an entrepreneur immediately implies financial freedom. But that is not true. The life of an entrepreneur comes with stress, comes with so much pain, comes with many times of doubt and uncertainty, with friction in your income. But when you choose DFY stakes, you are choosing a life of leverage where you don't worry about the process because an automated system manages a process for you. All you do is plug, wait, and receive. So you plug into the stake with your funds. Add more stakes as comfortably as you can. Relax in your comfort zone and enjoy the life you really want. Then receive the benefits that come from plugging into the right system, because the right system creates the right returns for you. You have leveraged the system. You don't have to put in all the work just because you have decided to retire to a life of freedom. Doesn't mean you have to work out the means as being your own boss. So being your own boss can also mean letting others do the entire work for you. It doesn't mean running the entire system yourself. So DFY stake in PSL creates a system that you leverage the work of others while you enjoy the true freedom of being your own boss. You cannot find this in any other platform. You cannot find this kind of leverage system that has a guaranteed return for you from just doing anything out there. Now, I remember that nothing good comes easily. Doesn't mean nothing easy is good for you until you say so. Stop the burnout of hard work and walk into a good life of ease with PSL today. Become a PSL stakeholder and make the first move from a life of punishment to the good life of ease. Go to https://power40streetfunding.systema.io/PSL. Once again, you have a good plan whose success depends on the money you will receive from that other person. That is not brilliant. Stop planning your life with another man's pocket and start filling your pocket with enough returns to fund your brilliant plan with PSL today. Become a PSL stakeholder now and make the first move from pending plan of dependence to funded plan of financial independence. Go to https://power40streetfunding.systema.io/PSL. It is better to have an empire where multiple people are paying you for the job they do for you. If you don't know how to build one, PSL is an empire that has a built-in work pay system. Up to 144 persons can be trained to work for you and pay you every month. All you need is a PSL stake that can be multiplied in 36 spots per week and a masterclass enrollment fee for the professional to be trained to work for you. Become a PSL stakeholder now and make the first move from solo grinding to letting an expert team to do it for you and pay you every month. Go to https://power40streetfunding.systema.io/PSL.